Let's make these healthy oats cupcakes. Either you're on a weight loss journey and you just want healthy oat recipes as you're tired of taking oats the normal way, then this recipe is for you. Or if you have kids, you have children and just want to serve them healthy meal, this is one recipe you should actually try. We are going to be using simple ingredients that can be found in your kitchen, in your area, in the market. Nothing difficult, nothing stressful, and in a few minutes your oat cupcakes is ready. So let's go. Into my bowl, I added in 2 bananas and then I mashed them with my masher until they were almost smooth. If you don't have a masher, you can make use of your blender, you can make use of your fork, you can make use of your knife, anything just to get the work done. But for this recipe, I always prefer an almost smooth bananas because we are also going to be using an ingredient that is not smooth. So if you'd like to enjoy this recipe, make sure that your banana is almost smooth. You guys can see the consistency we have here. That is what you need. Next, we are going to go in with 1 egg and we are going to just crack that in, and then we are just going to stir it all together and then mix it all up. Next ingredient we have on the list is baking powder. This recipe calls for ½ teaspoon of baking powder. So I added in my baking powder, and then everything I'm going to add in, I'm just going to add them in one by one. The next ingredient I'm adding to this is flavor. Now for flavor, I'm making use of vanilla flavor. You can make use of any flavor of your choice. Just add in a little quantity and then you are good to go. And what we have next is cocoa powder, and for cocoa powder I'm using 2 tablespoons. Now there's a warning about this cocoa powder. If you know you are making this recipe for your kids and you just want them to just enjoy healthy snacks, reduce the quantity of cocoa powder. But if you are adding this recipe to your Fit Farm recipes, then you can always include the cocoa powder. And what this cocoa powder does with the quantity in it is that it actually keeps you full. It actually suppresses your appetite. So you need to reduce the quantity if it is going into your kids' mouth. You don't want to disrupt their appetite. After which, you are going to be adding in date syrup. You can use any sweetener of your choice. I would have actually loved to use honey, but there is no honey around and I don't want to use sugar. So we are trying to make this as healthy as possible, which is why I'm using date syrup. And as a matter of fact, you don't actually need too much sweetener in this because the banana already serves as a sweetener. But if you have a sweet tooth and you just want it to come out very sweet, then just include your sweetener, but not too much. In here next, we have peanut butter. Please don't mind the color of my peanut butter. The groundnut got burnt when I was roasting it and I could not pour it away, so I just made the peanut butter like that. So I used about 1½ tablespoons of peanut butter. Next, we are going to be making use of full cream milk. This is 1 sachet of peak milk. You can also make use of 1/8 cup of any other milk of choice. Stir this up very well till all the ingredients marinate into each other and everything marries themselves, okay? Now, the next thing we're now going to do is to add the major ingredients, which is going to be our oats. I'm using 1 cup of rolled oats, okay? I don't know if you can try this with any other type of oats, but trust me, this does the job for me. You can also decide to blend your oats, but I just love it this way because I love the extra crunchiness and also the fiber that it actually gives. To activate the chocolate flavor, I just decided to just go in with small quantity of coffee. So I just mixed a little quantity with hot water, very hot water, then I poured it into the mixture and then I gave the mixture a stir and then I brought out my cupcake pan. When I was done with my mixture, I just brought out my cupcake pans and then I added my cupcake papers into it. You can make use of any cupcake pan, you can make use of any pan, you can make use of a cake pan, you can make use of anything. Just do you. The most important thing is getting the batter right, okay? If you watch this video to this part, it simply means you are enjoying this video, and I just want to implore you to please subscribe to this channel. It will not take anything from you. It's not going to take any effort from you. Like this video, watch my other videos, and turn on your post notifications so you can see when I drop awesome recipes like this. Thank you so much, as I know you just hit the subscribe button, and if you've not hit the subscribe button, please do that now, please. Now we are going to go ahead to bake this in our stove, and if you have an oven, you can make use of your oven, and just 25 to 30 minutes and it is ready. You can see how awesome these cupcakes looks, and trust me, they taste awesome as well. You can have this as snacks, you can have this as a meal. It is actually very filling, and I assure you, you are going to really love it. So if you are tired of the regular oats porridge, just try this out and you are going to tell me thank you. This serves as a 2 portion for me if I'm trying to take this as a meal. I usually have this as breakfast. I'll just have about 3 cupcakes and probably a cup of coffee. But for snacks, I'll just have probably just 1 cupcake, probably as a midnight snacks, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you later. Bye.